ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः।
अथ चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः।
16th श्लोक। श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
कर्मणः सुकृतस्याहुः सात्विकं निर्मलं फलम्
कर्मणः सुकृतस्याहुः सात्विकं निर्मलं फलम्
रजसस्तु फलं दुःखम् अज्ञानं तमसः फलम्
रजसस्तु फलं दुःखम् अज्ञानं तमसः फलम्
सत्त्वा सञ्जायते ज्ञानं रजसो लोभ एव च
सत्त्वात् सञ्जायते ज्ञानं रजसो लोभ एव च
प्रमादमोहौ तमसो भवतो ज्ञानमेव च।
प्रमादमोहौ तमसो भवतो ज्ञानमेव च।
सप्तदश श्लोकपर्यन्तं दृष्टवन्तः। अस्य अध्य
18th we have to see like that I have written.
Yes. अस्य अध्यायस्य नाम गुणत्रय विभागः। कथम ते गुणाः के कथम ते गुणाः निबध्नन्ति येषां गुणानां विशेषणानि कानि इति सर्वम् अत्र उक्तम् अस्ति। तेन त्रिगुणानां त्रिगुण सत्त्वरजस्तमो गुणानां त्रिगुणानां स्वरूपं स्वभावः अथवा कार्यं कार्याणि इति इति इत्येषां ज्ञानं भवति। तत् पूर्व अध्याये त्रयोदश अध्याये भगवता तत्र अमानित्वम् अदम्भित्वं मित्त इति तत्र उक्तम्। तत्र अमानित्वादि इति तत्र 22 साधनानि उक्तानि। अमानित्वम् अदम्भित्वम् इत्यादि। तेन सत्त्वशुद्धिः अंतःकरणशुद्धिः भवति। अंतःकरणशुद्ध यस्य अंतःकरणं शुद्धः भवति तस्य ज्ञानं सुलभतया तस्य ज्ञानं सुलभतया लभ्यते। ज्ञानात् सह तस्य दूरं नास्ति। अतः एव तानि साधनानि ज्ञानम् इति उच्यते। अतः तमसः रजसः तमसः रजो भूत्वा रजसः सत्त्वगुण प्रधान पुरुषः भूत्वा तस्मिन् सत्त्वगुण प्रधान पुरुषे एव ज्ञानं संभवति इति कारणात् प्रत्येकगुणानां स्वरूपम् इत्युक्ते स्वभावः अथवा कथं तेषाम् आविर्भवनं लोके भवति, तेषां कार्याणि फलानि इति एतानि सर्वाणि ज्ञातव्यानि इति कृत्वा अत्र भगवान् विस्तारेण तेषां विचारं करोति। अत्र अस्मिन् श्लोके 16तम श्लोके भगवता उक्तं किमुक्तम्? कर्मणः सुकृतस्याहुः सुकृतस्य कर्मणः फलं सुकृतस्य कर्मणः फलं सुकृतः सुकृतः इति उक्ते किं? तुष्टुकृतः सुकृतः। यत् कर्म शास्त्रानुसारं कृतं तत् कर्म, अथवा कर्मयोगी कर्म करोति कथं कर्म करोति कथं कर्मयोगी कर्म करोति फल अभिसन्धिरहितं यथा कर्मयोगी कर्म करोति तत्कर्म सुकृतं कर्म ज्ञानाय भवति, चित्तशुद्धये भवति। चित्तशुद्धये चित्तस्य शुद्धये कर्म, अतः ज्ञान प्राप्ति योग्यता ज्ञान प्राप्तये ज्ञान योग्यता सिद्धये भवति, अतः सुकृतम्। तादृशस्य सात्विक कर्मणः फलं किं? निर्मलम्। निर्मलम् इत्युक्ते अंतःकरणे रजो गुणैः अथवा तमो गुणैः यत् यानि मलानि वर्तन्ते तेषां सर्वाणि तेषाम् अपनयनं भवति, अतः अंतःकरणं निर्मलम्। यत् अंतःकरणं पूर्वं मलसहितम् इदानीं सुकृतेन कर्मणा निर्मलं भवति। इत्युक्ते अंतःकरणं शुद्धं भवति, चित्तशुद्धिः प्राप्यते। अंतःकरणे प्रसन्नता भवति, चित्तप्रसादः भवति, सात्विकं सुखं तदेव पलम निर्मलम फलम सात्विकम सुखम कर्मणः सुकृतस्य कर्मणः सात्विकम फलम निर्मलम रजसः फलम किम दुःखम दुःखदायकम रजसः कर्मणः फलम तमसः फलम अज्ञानम अज्ञानेन अहम शरीरवान शरीरमन संगातवान इति अज्ञानेन कर्म करोति भेदबुद्ध्या कर्म करोति अज्ञानी भवति अतः कर्म करोति कर्मणा कर्मभिः पुण्यपाप पापानां सम्पादनं भवति तेन अत्र एव अत्र अस्मिन् लोके कर्म अज्ञानेन कृतत्वात् दुःखम् अनुभवति सुखं च दुःखं च अनुभवति संसारे निमज्जति इत्यर्थः अतः अज्ञानं तमसः अज्ञानं तामस कर्मणः फलम् तामसः कर्मणः फलम् इति अविवेकेन कृतं कर्म प्रमादेन कृतं कर्म अज्ञानं कर्म अतः अंधकारे एव निमज्जति तस्य मूढत्वं किं भवति मूढः भवति मूढत्वं प्राप्नोति तस्य गतिः तस्य ऊर्ध्वगतिः न भवति अतः सात्विककर्माणि अनुष्ठेयानि राजसानि कर्माणि दुःखाय भवति दुःखं फलं तामसानि कर्माणि तत् अज्ञानाय भवति अतः त्यक्तव्यानि इति एव उपदेशः we have seen 16th 17th also सत्वात् ज्ञानं संजायते सत्वात् ज्ञानं संजायते रजसः इति पंचमी सत्वात् ज्ञानं संजायते सो एतौ पंचमी सत्वा इति कामात् क्रोधो भी जायते क्रोधात् भवति तद्वत् सत्वात् पंचमी एतौ पंचमी ज्ञानं संजायते रजसः लोभः संजायते तमसः प्रमाद मोहो संजायते प्रमाद मोहो तदपि लोभ एव च प्रमाद मोहो रजसः रजो गुणः रजसः रजोगुणः लोभः प्रमाद मोहौ च संजायन्ते तमसः अज्ञानं संजायते प्रमाद मोह अथवा एतावदपि कर्तुं शक्यते रजसः लोभः because loba is greed means rajas so activity therefore rajasaha loba eva cha loba goes with rajas and pramada is negligence those are the characteristics of tamas therefore tamasaha pramada moho ajnanam cha sanjayante should take that pramada moha along with rajas that would be proper because moha is delusion and pramada is negligence therefore तमसः अज्ञानं संजायते therefore तमसः प्रभावेन एव प्रमादमोहौ अज्ञानं च संजायन्ते लोभा is greed which implies certain action on the part of the person so therefore it goes with the rajoguna and pramada person cannot be loba. Yeah. Therefore, pramada moho cannot be with the rajas, it has to be with the tamas. Even though possibility of connecting is there, but applying our logic, thinking properly, that pramada cannot go with rajasa. The vakya, we can arrange the words and make meaning, but it is not correct here. So, it's not proper. Therefore, rajasaha, lobaha, rajasaha, लोभः जायते संजायते तमसः प्रमादमोहौ अज्ञानं च संजायते. तमसः भवतः is तमसः प्रमादमोहो भवतः. So therefore bhavatah also is there. Therefore pramadamoho. And also ajnanam. Ajnanam also. So ajnanam cha. Pramadah is kartavya karmani anavadhanata pramadah. Mogah viparyaya jnanam mogah. Tamasah bhavatah sanjayete. Ajnanam cha. Ajnanam cha. Tamasah sanjayate. Iti Bhagavata Bhaktam Idanim. 18th shloka. So in the 18th shloka, Bhagavan is going to elaborate on three gunas later also. Later, in why he said, why he going to elaborate? Because it helps us to understand how to live a life, a mature life, so that we can gain sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. अथवा अमानित्वम मदम्बित्वम इत्यादि ज्ञान संपादनम संभवति. So by leading a life of discipline and assimilating and following the value structure. So analyzing each the value and that value, why should it be followed? So analyzing the values is one way, but what Bhagavan does here is he categorizes what comes under sattva, what comes under rajas, and what comes under tamas, so that we can know that which are tamasika and rajasika, and that can be avoided, and accordingly we can make our life a disciplined life by cultivating more and more sattva. Sattva pradhana purushaha bhutva tasya अथवा तस्मिन् अंतःकरणे एव तस्य पुरुषस्य एव ज्ञानं संभवति. Therefore, the knowledge of the three gunas are important. Therefore, it is elaborated here. So now, the result of these three gunas, what happened to the three gunas for the person who has got the three gunas? What happens to him? That he says. In fact, he has said this before also. In the that is what is said in the 18th shloka. He has said in the 14th and 15th shloka. Rajasi pralayam gatva karma sangishu jayate tatha pralinaha tamasi modayonishu jayate. Yada satte pravardhetu pralayam yanti degavrat tadottama vidam loka namalan pratipadyate. It is purvameva bhuktam. But here Bhagavan repeats in the 18th shloka. What is the gati of these people having these gunas? Sattva gunas, sattva pradhana purushaha, sattva pradhana purushasya kagatihi, tamo guna pradhana purushasya api kagatihi, rajo guna pradhana purushasya kagatihi. That Bhagavan says here. Let us read the shloka number 18. ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति सत्त्वस्था मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति राजसाः.
ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति सत्त्वस्था मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति राजसाः.
जघन्यगुणवृत्तिस्था अधो गच्छन्ति तामसाः.
जघन्यगुणवृत्तिस्था अधो गच्छन्ति तामसाः.
ऊर्ध्व दिक् अधो दिक् अधः मध्य देशे मध्य प्रदेशे गतिः गतिः इति युक्ते गमनं कदा गमनं मरणान्तर गमनं मूमेंट गतिः ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति सत्त्वस्थाः सत्त्वे तिष्ठन्ति इति सत्त्वस्थाः सत्त्वगुणप्रधानाः इत्यर्थः सत्त्वस्थाः ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति राजसाः मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति जघन्यगुणवृत्तिस्थाः के ते तामसाः अधः गच्छन्ति there is upward movement they go up सत्त्वस्थाः ऊर्ध्वं ये मनुष्याः सत्त्वगुणे स्थिताः सत्त्वस्थाः सन्ति येषां जीवनं विवेकैः पूर्णं भवति ते ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति ऊर्ध्वम् इति in भाष्यकार भाष्य says देवलोकादिषु उत्पद्यन्ते they are born they go to the devaloka they are born in devaloka means they go to the devaloka पारलौकिक दृष्ट्या ते देवलोकादीन् उच्चलोकान् प्राप्नुवन्ति भाष्यकार in भाष्यं says देवलोकादिषु उत्पद्यन्ते they are born that is they go to higher lokas this is para laukika drishtya because of sattva sukritam karma they would have done sukritasya karmanah therefore punyam punyena urdhvaloka praptihi this is loka drishtya but adhyatmika drishtya adhyatmika drishtya आध्यात्मिक दृष्ट्या तेषां ऊर्ध्वगामिनी भूत्वा मोक्षं प्रति गच्छति तदपि वक्तुं शक्यते they go ऊर्ध्वं they go above in spiritual life also they go above because they are sattva pradhana purusha sattvastaha sattva vrittastaha therefore moksha is not far away for those person because sattva is dominant sattva antakaranam is shuddha nirmala antakarane jnanam utpadyate therefore आध्यात्मिक दृष्ट्यापि ऊर्ध्वं मोक्षं प्रति गच्छन्ति इति वक्तुं शक्यते that is also possible even the bhashyakara it doesn't say that but it is possible so sattvastaha ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति रजसः मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति rajasic people they मध्ये they stay in the middle इत्युक्ते भूलोके अस्मिन् भुवि अस्यां भुवि पृथिव्यां तिष्ठन्ति रजोगुण प्रधानाः ये रजोगुण प्रधानाः सन्ति ते मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति मध्यमलोकः अयमेव लोकः मनुष्यलोकः भूलोकः अतः पुनः पुनः जन्मं प्राप्य जन्म लभन्ते ते therefore मनुष्य लोकः प्राप्नुवन्ति why because rajoguna pradhanaah te atah because they have got ichcha lobha eva cha as we saw before rajasah lobha eva cha they have got desire ichcha lobha therefore their trishna is there therefore karma kurvanti sukha praptaye therefore they avidya karma karmana karma palam in the form of papa punya therefore janma marana the samsara chakram therefore मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति मनुष्य लोकं प्राप्नुवन्ति तव मृत्यु जन्म मृत्यु चक्रे प्रवर्तन्ति भ्रमन्ति इत्यर्थः के दिस राजसाः मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति व्हाट अबाउट तामसाः तमो गुण प्रधान पुरुषः अधो गच्छन्ति they go to the lower atala vitala sutala satala mahatala patala jaganya guna vrittastaha jaganya is the lower most jaganya Jaganya Vritta. Vrittihi is action or the lifestyle, the conduct. So Jaganya Vrittistaha, Jaganya Guna Vrittistaha, iti Tamo Guna, Nikrishtatamaha asti ityartha, Nikrishtatama. Alasya, as we saw, Alasya, Pramada, Mohadishu, Stitaha, te Tamoguna, Pradana, Purushaha, Adaha, Adaha ityukte, Atala Vitala Sutala Mahatala Saridi, Sapta, Lokaha, Adho Lokaha, Atava, Pashu, Pakshi ityadi Yonishu, Dukka Yonishu, Jayante, that also we can take. Jagannivartistaha, Adho Gachanti, Adho Janma Prapnuvanti, Adho Gachanti, Adho Janma Prapnuvanti. So therefore there are gradations. So Sattva Guna Prada Sattvastaha Urdhvam, Rajasaha Madhye, Jaganya Guna Vrittistaha Adaha Gachanti, Jaganya Guna Vrittistaha Jaganyascha Aso Gunascha Jaganya Gunaha Tamaha Ityartaha. Tasya Vrittam, their action, Pramada Nidra Alasyadi Ityadeha, therefore Jaganya Guna Vrittau Tishtanti Ye Tamasa Pradana Purushaha Adaha Gachanti, they go further down and down. Pashupakshi ityadi janma, ityadi yonishu janma labante. Okay, then what about that person, the jnani, who is gunatitaha? All these are with regard to the person who in whom a particular guna is dominant. What about jnani? Sattvastaha goes upward. Rajasa stay here only, neither going up nor going down. And Tamasaha, they go down, they travel. Therefore, Maranantaram, they travel. For them, traveling is unavoidable, they keep traveling. But what about that person? Gunatita, that is what Bhagavan's teaching is. So, having presenting these three gunas is to not to cultivate these gunas, even it is good to cultivate Sattva Guna. From Tamas to Rajas, Rajas to Sattva. But Sattva is not the goal. If Tamas is a iron chain, Sattva is a gold chain. Both are binding. Badranti, Nibadranti, Samsare. Therefore, Sattva also has to be dropped. That is, the Jnani who drops even the Sattva for him. He is Gunatitaha. Now, where does he go? Where does he go? He doesn't go anywhere. Because there is no place where he is not. Because he is Brahma, he is Ishvara. Therefore, he doesn't go anywhere. Even though he is Sattvic. Because the Jnani has to be Sattvic. Because of Sattva Guna only he has gained Jnanam. Therefore, and because he has got the Shariram now, after Maranam, of course, Videha, there is no Shariram. But where will he go? Will he go to Urdhva? No. Because he is everywhere. So therefore, when we say Sattvastaha, we are talking about Ajnani Sattvastha. With regard to Atma Jnanam, is Ajnani, is ignorant. Therefore, but he is Sattvastha. That person goes Urdhva Loka. And Tamasaha, of course, they are completely into Ajnanam. Therefore, for them, this Adoloka. Either they perpetuate samsara, Adoloka, further loka. Tattvastha also is Ajnani only. With regard to Atmajnanam, Ajnani. Therefore, Urdhva Lokam Prapnuvanti. Any loka you gain not out of knowledge, it is out of Ajnanam. Because Jnanam is there for which there is no loka is to be gained. Because anything to be gained in future is anything to be gained as something not having now gained, that is due to Ajnanam. It is apraptasya prapti. That is Ajnanam. Jnani is one who has known what is to be, what is already known. Therefore, it is praptasya prapti, he knows. But where will he go? Because of sattva guna, he has gained jnanam here itself, and therefore known and he has discovered that he is Jagat Karanam Brahma. Therefore, where he will go? He doesn't go anywhere. Ramana Maharshi said when he was about to give up his, when body is about to go, when people cried, he said, "Where will I go? Where will I go? There is no where to go." So people only who are Ajnanis, they travel. Jnanis do not travel. Just like the salt is dissolved in the water, they just become one with Brahma. Therefore, this loka is said to praise Sattva Guna because Sattva Guna helps to cultivate sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, Urdha Loka. This Urdha Loka is not easy. Punyena prapyamanaha lokaha. And Rajas and Tamas, they pull us further down into samsara. Of course, Sattva also, but this Sattva is also a bondage. The bondage is due to wrong knowledge. Therefore, for knowledge to happen, one has to gain the Sattva to give up Sattva finally. Give up the Sattva Guna also. So that is the teaching. Therefore, only all these gunas are elaborated in this chapter. So, therefore, moksha is gunatitaha. Moksha is, the jnani is, the muktaha is gunatitaha. That is moksha. The gunatitaha, that avastha, that is the goal. Therefore, when that is the goal, therefore all the other things other than that, it means this gunas, even including sattva guna, they are all perpetuating bondage only. That Bhagavan says in the next two shlokas. Having praised sattva guna, Bhagavan shows the limitations of even sattva guna in terms of moksha, in terms of knowledge and jnanam, and therefore moksha. The 19th shloka. Nanyam gunebhya kartaram yada drashtanupashyati.
Nanyam gunebhyah kartaram yada drashtanupashyati.
Gunebhyascha param veti madbhavam sodhigacchati.
Gunebhyascha param vetti madbhavam sodhigacchati.
So, na anyam gunebhyaha kartaram drashta anupashyati. So, yada doesn't indicate that it is as though an event. Moksha is an event. When the person gains knowledge, when he is aware of the nature, the truth of oneself, yata drashta, gunebhyaha anyam kartaram anupashyati. Samsare manushyaha vividani karmani kurvanti. Ya kriyaha jayante. Sarve, te sarve prakriti janyaha eva. Sarva prakriti janyaihi gunaihi eva sampadhyante sarvani karmani. In the third chapter, Bhagavan has said, Prakriti Jair Gunaihi. All the karmas are born of the gunas which are Prakriti Jaihi, born of Prakriti. They are born of Prakriti. Prakritehe kriyamanani gunehi karmani sarvashaha ahankara vimudhatma kartaham iti manyate. अतः प्रकृतिजन्यैः गुणैः इत्युक्ते सत्त्व रज तमोभिः एव कर्माणि मनुष्याः कुर्वन्ति लोके। किन्तु अत्र द्रष्टा इस् साक्षी भूत्वा यदा जिज्ञासु पश्यति तदा तस्य कः अनुभवः? अहं न कर्ता। गुणाः गुणेषु वर्तन्ते। तत्त्ववित्तु महाबाहो गुणकर्म विभागयोः गुणाः गुणेषु वर्तन्ते इति मत्वा न सज्जते। अहं न कर्ता, गुणाः गुणेषु वर्तन्ते, अहम् आत्मा तेभ्यः पृथक्, अहं कर्ता न अस्मि। कर्म तु केवलं गुणानाम् एव इति यत् ज्ञानं यत् ज्ञानं भवति यस्य ज्ञानिनः द्रष्टा अनुपश्यति। अनु, when the person knows, understand the tattvam, the truth of oneself, drashta, that is drashta, the seer, that viveki, that the one who inquires into the Brahma tattvam, Atma tattvam, one who knows how drashta, by the word drashta, the seer, it is said that person follows the shastram and follows the teaching as unfolded by the teacher. Therefore, Guru Shastram, Guru Shastra Anusaram Anusatya Drashta Yaha Pashyati Saha Drashta. He sees means he knows, not physically seeing Chakshusha, Nato Chakshusha. He knows. Saha Janati Drashta. Kim Gunebhyaha Anyam Kartaram Na. There is no other karta other than these three gunas. So gunas are the karta. Aham na ka atma aham atma na karta. तर्हि कर्ता कः? गुणेभ्यः अन्यं कर्तारं न. There is no other karta other than these three gunas. These gunas alone gets converted into this sharira manasangata through bhuta bhutika. These gunas are the cause for the next janma. Therefore, when the drashta, when the knower, he sees there is no other karta, no other agent other than these gunas. He doesn't see Atma as karta. Aham Atma na karta asmi. Kintu gunaha eva karta. These three gunas. Therefore, prakrite kriyamanani gunaihi karmani sarvashaha. Therefore, these gunas alone in this karmas are done. By gunas alone karma is done. But tattvavittu aham karta iti na matva na sajjate. Gunaha guneshu vartante. Therefore, gunebhyaha param aham atma iti veti. Saha eva drashta. Saha janati aham gunebhyaha param. All gunas they are witnessed by me, but I am untouched by these gunas. I am the witnesser of these gunas, and these gunas alone perform karma, not me. If I take to be these gunas, then what will happen? Gunas are changing, therefore I also will be changing. Atma is subject to change. Therefore, that is not possible. Atma, aham Atma cannot change. Drashta, that seer, cannot change. So, therefore, aham gunebhyaha param iti veti, drashta veti. Therefore, drashta anupashyati. That anupashyati, the word anupashyati is important. Anu is following, keeping with. Anupashyati, Shastra, Guru, Upadesha, Anusaram, Yaha, Yada. Even though Yada, the word is the Yada we use when referring to time. It is not time, like, there is no time. Moksha is not an event, as Swamiji says. Yada, Drashta, Aham, Kartaram, Gunebhyaha na anyam iti anupashyati. Gunebhyaha param Veti Saha. Saha means then he is Jnani. Madbhavam Sodhigacchati. This Bhagavan has said in many places. Madbhavam, he attains my nature. It means Saha Janati, that is the Jnani Janati, Jnani to Atma Vevamatam. Saha Madbhavam Ishvara Bhavam ityukte Brahma Aham Asmi iti Janati. Saha Madbhavam Sodhigacchati. Saha Adhigacchati. He attains my nature. My nature, what is his nature? What is Ishvara's nature? That is the nature of this person also, this Jnani Jiva. It means this, as Ishvara is Nirguna, it is Nirguna Ishvaraha, na jayate, na mriyate, nayam bhutva, na bhavati, punaha, na bhavati. As said in the second chapter, this Atma, which is Nainam Chindante Shastrani, Nainam Dagati Pavakaha, it is Avinashi, it is na jayate, na mriyate, it is Shashvataha, it is Puranaha, Achedyaha, Akledyaha, Nityaha, Sarvagataha, Saha, Atma, Tat Brahma, Aham Asmi, that is Ishvara. Therefore, Sodhi Bhavam, Mama, Mat, so Saha, Mad Bhavam, Sodhi Gacchati, Adhigacchati, Prapnuvanti, that Prapnuvanti, that Prapyam is only through knowledge. Because it is Paravishaya, Paranchet, Jnatavyam. It is knowing. By knowing, it gains by nature, not by doing. By doing, then going to other lokas. But here there is no doing. Saha madbhavam adhigacchati, by knowing. Veti jnatva madbhavam adhigacchati. Jnanena madbhavam adhigacchati. Natu karmana. Madbhavam saha adhigacchati. Madbhavam is mama bhavam, Ishvara bhavam. So, mama Madbhavam, Ishvara Bhavam, that is nature of Ishvara, that is oneness with Ishvara. Brahmatma, that Jnanam, that Jiva Brahma Aikya Jnanam Saha Adhigacchati, Prapnuvati, Katam Jnanena. Aham Gunebhyaha Anyaha, Gunebhyaha Param Aham Na Karta. Gunaha eva kartaraha iti yada Guru Shastra Upadeshanusaram pashyati anupashyati saha jnani bhutva madbhavam Ishvara bhavam Brahmatma bhavam adhigacchati prapnoti avagacchati. That Brahmavit Brahmaiva bhavati ityartaha. That is saha Madbhavam adhigacchati, attains my nature, attain is within quote. Then that nature of being myself is the cause for everything and it transcends everything. Therefore, with guna becomes that Ishvara becomes the Jiva who is not different from Ishvara is Saguna. Now with guna is all is now Gunebhyaha Param, therefore Nirguna, therefore that Nirguna Brahma Aham Asmi iti Jnatva Saha Sodhigacchati. So therefore Gunebhyaha Param, the knowledge, Gunebhyaha Param Jnanam, Saha Veti, Janati. So Madbhavam, having known finally Madbhavam, Madbhava Praptihi. Madbhavam iti Bhagavad Swarupam. Jiva Bhavam Tyaktva Brahma Bhavam. Brahma Bhavam, it's not something holding to something Brahma. It is Tadeva Mukti Avastha. Brahma Bhavam is Mukti, oneness with Brahma. So Drashta Sodhigacchati. Drashta, the seer. Drashta, the seer. Drashta. Saha Tasya Darshanam Natu Chakrusha. Kintu Jnanena Vivekena. Therefore Sakshatkara. Brahma Sakshatkaram. Brahma Sakshatkaraha. Drashta Brahma Sakshatkaraha Anupashyati. Anupashyati is that he sees. Therefore, Prabodha Samaye Sakshat Kurute. as in the Dakshinamurti Stotram. Prabodha Samaye Yaha Sakshat Kurute, Tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye Dakshinamurtaye. Therefore, that person, as in Dakshinamurti Stotra, one who gains his Sakshatkara with Sakshatkara, Vima Sakshatkara, is not different from Dakshinamurti. The same idea. Madbhavam Sodi Gacchati. In fact, this idea alone is presented in the Dakshinamurti Stotra. The one who, when he is moved, becomes awake to the truth, that person is not different from Dakshinamurti. That person is Dakshinamurti. He is not different from him. There is even difference also we cannot say. Only when it is there we can use the word difference. It is not at all that he is Dakshinamurti. Tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye. Therefore, Madbhavam Sodhi Gacchati. The differences are assumed to be there. Therefore, the Kalpita Veda, when the Kalpita, when we say it is due to Ajnanam, Vitya Jnanam, that Vitya Jnanam gone. Therefore, does it become one now? It is already one. The difference is brought about by Ajnanam. The difference is gone. Therefore, we use words to say he becomes one with Brahma. It is not becoming one and all. It is already one. He is Brahma Eva. That is why Brahma with Brahma Eva Bhavati. Having known Brahma, he recognizes himself to be Brahma. Therefore, it is Praptasya Praptihi Param Chet Jnatavyam. It is Jnana Vishaya. So, he was Saguna. Now, now due to Jnanam, understand he is Nirgunam Brahma. Enjoying Guna. Therefore, Gunas are Mithya. The Mithya Guna in the Ajnana Avastha binds a person. In Jnana Avastha, it becomes a Vibhuti, like that for Ishvara. Therefore, Gunatitaha, even though after Jnanam he continues to be in the Sharira, but still is without Guna, is Nirgunaha Brahma Eva. Therefore, all his actions, everything is Abhasa. It is Karma Abhasa. Beautifully, it is said in this shloka. Therefore, the teaching is Gunatita. Jnanam is the teaching. It is not just the Guna. The knowledge of the Guna helps us to understand what Gunas are and to transcend them. That is the teaching. Madbhavam. Bhagavan has used Madbhavam, Ishvara Bhavam. What is that? That Bhagavan himself, he comments on this word, Madbhavam, in the next shloka, 20th shloka. Let us read. Guna neta nati yat guna neta nati yatrin degi dega samudbhavan
गुणानेतानतीत्यत्रीन् देही देहसमुद्भवान्
janma mrityu jara dukhair vimukto mritamashnute.
जन्म मृत्युजरा दुःखैर्विमुक्तो मृतमश्नुते.
So dehi degaha asya asti iti dehi amritam ashnute vidyaya vindate mritam. So that is by vidya, as said in Kenopanishad, amritam ashnute dehi. So dehi dega samudbhavan tri gunan etan atitya. Kati gunaha trayaha gunaha. Therefore, treen guna, it is karma here, therefore, titiya. Dehi treen gunan atitya. Dehi dega samudbhavan etan treen gunan atitya. Janma mrityu jara dukkhehi vimuktaha san amrutam ashnute. Dega samudbhavan, dega samudbhavaha gunaha. Gunaha deha samudbhavaha. Prakritehe amshaha santi gunaha. Sharirasya karana rupaha gunaha. These gunas, the sattva, rajas, tama, these gunas, they are the cause for this shariram. Dega samudbhavan. Gunas that are the cause for Deha Utpatti, Athava Deha Punarjanma. How you say? Because they are Karta. I said before, they are the Karta. When I identified with them, then I become Karta. But Jnani sees himself as Akarta. Therefore, he is free from Janma, Marana, Ityadi Jara Dukkha, he Vimuktaha. So, Yaha Janati, Yada Yaha Vijanati, Yet Gunaha, Ye Gunaha, Kevalam Sharire Sitaha, Natu Atmani, they are not Atmani na Sitaha, Aham Atma iti Jnanam Prapya, Saha Muktaha Bhavati. Therefore, these Guna Atitya. So this Dega Samudbhavan, this Dega, this body is due to the three gunas, Degas, Dega Samudbhavan, gunas which are the cause for this three, Shariram. Those three gunas, Dega Samudbhavan, Gunan, Dehi, three in Gunan, Dehi, Atitya, transcend. Transcending them is only through Jnanam. Atitya ityukte gunanam नाशः इत्युक्ते कथं गुणानां नाशः भवति गुणातीत कथं भवति ज्ञानेन एव so atitya transcending so this gunan atitya transcending this gunas the transcending is only through jnanam gone beyond the three gunas how to go beyond the three gunas only through jnanam when jnanam is there these three gunas will not cause any dent in the person because of jnanam. Because jnani sees everything as mithya. So therefore these three gunas cannot make a jnani an ajnani. When identified with these three gunas, a jiva becomes an ajnani. When he knows he is gunatitaha, then these three gunas cannot bind that person. Therefore gunan atitya. Gunan atitya, when we say then he is free from guna. It's nirguna. Nirguna is Ishvara, Ishvara Bhavu. Ishvara is free from samsara. Is Ishvara, free from karma and free from janma, he is gunatitaha, even though he is mayavi. Maya to prakriti vidya, mayinam to maheshwaram. But he is free, not touched by the three gunas. Therefore, similarly, jnani also, janma mrityu jara dukkaihi, vimuktaha is free from, because he is gunatitaha, free from janma, mrityu, jara, and all other dukkha, vimuktaha san. Vimuktaha dehi is this jnani jivaha, vimuktaha bhavati. Therefore, amritam, jivan muktaha san, amritam ashnute, this dehi. Therefore, this dehi is jnani, dehi, atma, jnani, etan gunan atitya, swatmanam vijanati, saha etebhyaha, gunebhyaha, sharirebhyaha, binnaha iti jnatva. Aham Atma iti jnatva amritam ashnute. Amritam nama janma marana chakrat nivrittihi. Nivrittihi bhavati. That is amritam. Is not bound by again the samsara in the form of janma marana mrityu. Because this samsara which is characterized by this janma of what body? Body comes only when there is abhimana with the guna. Abhimana with the guna is gone. It is knocked out by jnanam. Therefore, janma nasti, marana api nasti. And janma and marana is not there. Adi and anta not there. What about in between? This samsara also, samsara dukkha also is not there. Therefore, saha purnataha, tasya purnataha nivrittihi bhavati, samsarat nivrittihi. Therefore, he becomes amrita. Therefore, amritam ashnute. That's why amritam ashnute. Amritam ashnute. He ashnute attains. Ashdatu, ashnute, ashnati. Ashnati means eats. It means he gains. He gains gaining the already gained. Therefore, Amritam Ashnute, Amritam Ashnute Madbhavam Adhigacchati. That Ashnute can be connected with the previous shloka. Madbhavam Adhigacchati. Amritam Ashnute. That Amritam is Madbhavam, Ishvara Bhavam, Atma Bhavam, Ashnute Adhigacchati. Gains. He gains immortality. Amritam. And Amarana Dharmam. Amritam. Which is his nature. Which is the nature of Ishvara. Therefore, Ishvara Bhavam, which is Amritam, Amarana Dharmam, free from this Janma Marana Samsara Chakram, Adhigacchati, Nirguna Swarupam. Nirgunam Brahma, which is without gunas. Nirgunam Brahma. That Nirguna Brahma Bhavam Adhigacchati. While living Jivan Muktaha. Even though he enjoys Shariram, but there is no Abhimana with the guna because Gunebhyaha Paramiti Eva Jnanam Bhavati, and therefore with Shariram is Madbhavam Adhigacchati, without Shariram also Madbhavam. Then what is the Shariram cannot bind a person? Only that Ajnanam alone, that notional wrong knowledge, erroneous knowledge alone binds a person. When Jnanam destroys it, Shariram Upadhi is there or not, it doesn't matter at all. Therefore, Amritam Ashnute, while living Amritam Ashnute, Maranantaram Amritaha eva bhavati. Therefore, Gunebhyaha Param Jnatva Yata Madbhavam Adhigacchati Uktam Tata Dehi Jnani Trigunan Atitya Amritam Ashnute Madbhavam Adhigacchati. Madbhavam Adhigacchati. So this is the Palam Gunat Tita. Gunat Yada Gunatitaha Bhavati Tada Vimuktaha Bhavati. Janma Marana Samsara Chakrat Vimuktaha Bhavati. This is the Palam. Now, having heard this, then Arjuna becomes curious to know what would be the characteristic of such a person. It's similar to the second chapter. Out of curiosity or wanting to know or wanting to fake and make it, he asked about Sita Prajna. Similarly here also, you can see the similarity between second chapter here. Here also, as in the second chapter, Sita Prajna Lakshana, the question he asked, Sita Prajna se ka bhasha, tamadistasya Keshava, Sutadehi kim prabhasheta, katam tasya vyavahara bhavati loke, he asked. Sutadihi kim prabhasheta, kimasita vrajeti kim. The same question, but he puts it in different way. That is the next shloka, 21. We will see. We will say that in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद जी.